All right. Good morning, everyone. Murphy, I am gonna call on you for other things this meeting. So we are starting our end of the semester meeting for ABA CTE program with SLPS, along with other organizations that we work with. My name is Kiaris Henry. I am the president of ABA, which was founded in 2017, and we're just going to go over a few things to recap on the semester, the summer, and then the future plans. It is now 10:02 a.m. on May 7th. Murphy, if you can unmute yourself, and then we're going to do a small roll call. If you can just read off the participant list and just to acknowledge everyone that's here, whether your video is on or not. We do appreciate your time and being here with us. So Murphy, if you can do a roll call for me, that would be great.
Well, I see Jackie's here from St. Louis Artworks. And I know that's a very awesome result of the Local 420 awards that we worked with. Jay Gill is here, uh, Chief Engineer, Head of Engineering at Channel 2, KTPI here in St. Louis. Sanda's here from good old Bashan, right? And Miriam Townsend and Kimberly St. Clair. Um, I know there's other folks who'll probably be joining us, but I definitely want to welcome everybody. Um, I'm proud of what we're doing, in particular what President, Madam President, Kiara's Henry is doing. So welcome everybody and happy 2 days after Cinco de Mayo. But it's also Cinco de Mayo over on Cherokee today. So anyway, thank
Yeah,
y'all.
thank you. And acknowledge yourself too.
Oh, I'm Charles Murphy, Baba too. Um, and people ask me when I'm going to retire. My answer is, hmm?
That is how he answers. That is truly how he answers. And I'm like, Murphy, okay. But when you're passionate about what you do, it's hard to just stop. You see the changes that you're making in students' life every day. It's hard. So thank you again. Thank you all for being here and joining us. Again, this is live on our YouTube. The YouTube link is in the chat right now. It will be posted on our Facebook later. Sonda has been amazing in taking notes for us, making sure that everything is together for the YouTube channel and then along with our newsletter. So again, just want to thank you all and appreciate you for joining us. A few things that we're going to go over is numbers for this past school year as we close out the school year. We have been hands-on partnering with Carnahan, Roosevelt, Vashon, and then the Innovation High School at Cool Valley. This entails media programs, internships, so many things, and it's been amazing. So I do have a few numbers, and Sonda, if you can throw your student count in the chat, that would be great. I just want to make sure that I have it on the sheet of how many students that you have had this school year. Pulley is not here. He is doing Carnahan's prom today. And we also have two sophomores and a junior working the prom. I had a meeting with them yesterday to kind of prep them. It's been great. I'm just so proud of them. So they're going to be taking pictures and videos and stuff for the seniors because this is it's a day for them to remember. So we are really excited about that. He couldn't join, but obviously he's doing that. Thank you, Sonda. I got your message. So overall, we've had, Pulley has mentored, ABA has been in partnership with those following schools. So in Pulley's class, he has about 100 students in his class for this school year. 10 out of the 100, because we are only doing senior internships, 10 of them have been in internships with in partnership with ABA and along with others. Roosevelt have about 75 students in rotation for their class, and they've also had 10 internships with them. Sonda has 7 and rotating students. And then we have a few students that are bused from North County, so the Innovation High School at Cool Valley. We have about 6 of those students that are strictly in internship programs. That's been this school year, which has been great. So our numbers just are increasing. So we're really happy about that. We have been in partnership with a few programs as well, contests that, again, something that I'm very proud of, that we are very proud of. There was a contest, a COVID contest that went around to a lot of schools and organizations. I think they wound up with about 4 or 5 schools and organizations. So there were students submitting projects for, like, it can be a video flyer, or I think it was video flyer. I think it was those 2 that students can create and submit and win money. So out of all of those students and schools, 2 of our students won the contest out of the 3 categories. So that was amazing. One was from Carnahan, and then one was from the Innovation High School at Cool Valley. Those links are on our YouTube. Please go watch it and see their amazing creative skills. All of them they tend to be very nervous. So it's exciting for me to see them do that. And then to have them win something too, that it really opens their eyes. Like, I can do this. Like, this is real. It's something that I can actually do, whether they're going into the media field or not. You do incorporate media in every field that you do now. It's very much in your face. We have covered over 50 plus events. Murphy, did you see? We've covered over 50 plus events this past school year. So that is including live streaming, photography, video recaps, personal projects that we have done internally for people, audio tech support, just video support, graphic design support. We've did over 50 this year and still going, because like Jay Gill said, that just because summer is starting, we don't stop. That's a busy time for us. We go even harder. So it's been amazing. We've also had a speaker panel series at Carnahan, Roosevelt, and Vashon, where we had, I believe it was 2 full days of speakers. So we've had people who are entrepreneurs that make tea, to photographers, to social media specialists. We've Chantel, is part of the Hustle Firm. That's her organization. She does COVID testing and things like that. We've had so many people come and speak on that panel for those schools. And it was amazing just to have the interaction with the students, and also led to the partnerships in internships. A few of them got interns from the panel. So that has been amazing. Starting this summer, we're looking and hoping really hard to launch a alumni program at, McKinley has had 20 interns. So shout out to McKinley. Over the summer, we're looking to launch the first kind of stationary alum headquarters inside of Carnahan. So we're going to rotate. I believe I have 3 alums that are graduating from Carnahan that will be mentors for Carnahan inside of Carnahan. So we're looking to finalize those details to get a program going, so that way when they transition from high school, and if they're going to college, that during this summertime where there's still students that are still kind of figuring out, or what am I going to do until the fall, we have a program for them to mentor and get things ready for the kids that are coming in the fall. So big thanks to Principal Griffin over at Carnahan for allowing me to just kind of take free range of that. Pulley and Murphy has been very supportive in helping with figuring out all of those details and trying to get something stationary so that we have a hub to where any alums from these schools that we work with and or organizations, they can come to Carnahan and have pretty much an open facility for them for starting their own business, how to do photography, how to do videography, editing and stuff. So again, we're on those details. Murphy, if you can send Mr. Clark the link, he is having trouble getting on. Sorry, I want to make sure everyone who's making time for this is on. He just needs the link.
Who is that?
Larry Clark.
Clark?
Yes, Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark. Let me see if I can. Yeah, he should. If you can, you probably need to call him. For him, Larry Clark. You got it.
Larry Clark?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'll forward him the email. I just want to make sure everyone is in because you guys are giving me your time.
Clark. Well, I just want to say while we're waiting, welcome to Lois Conley.
Yeah.
I see that she has logged in. This is Major. Well, all of us are Major. In case y'all don't know, Lois heads up the Griot Museum. That's an awesome project that is totally under-recognized in St. Louis and has so much to offer. And you know what? We're going to fix that this year.
Yes.
All I got to say.
So with that, thank you, Murphy. Yeah. All right, I sent him a link, so he should be fine. With that being said, we are making sure that we're making space for everybody, making sure that you have an opportunity, you have a platform in any way that we can help, we want to help. So we are asking if you have any events, if you have any programming that you're doing over the summer, please send an email to Alumni Cast. I'm going to put that in the chat as well, but obviously most of you already got it because you're on the Zoom. I'll put it in the chat as well, but we want to make sure that we're extending that invitation out because we are a team. It takes a village and we are trying to build this amazing village for our students. So if you have any events coming up, any programming you need promotion on, PR, please reach out to us so that we can spread the word. If you're looking to get interns or hire some of our alums, we do have different categories and things that fall into place of whatever it is that you're doing. We offer photography, videography, audio assistance. We can do full audio production for events. We have an event on June 11th where we will be doing the audio setup for a live musical band, doing photography, live streaming, and then recap videos for that event. And that whole program is run by interns. It's going to be a full intern ran production. Murphy and myself will just be there for assistance if they need us. So that'll be posted on our social media out to the public. I do want to highlight that Jay Gill is also looking for interns for his program. I'm gonna put that on the newsletter so it's out, but then I'll also make sure that we have specifics that if you have students, high school, college, or even adults that are interested in things, we do offer training just so you can feel a little bit more comfortable before going into something that could possibly lead to a career or things like that. We do offer training down at our studio space. Yeah, I think the last time I did not mention that. We do have a studio space downtown in the Tony Thompson building. Tony offered ABA a studio space to have as our own. over the past few years, we kind of just been moving and out of different places and things like that. But Tony offered us a space. We streamed his mother's what should I call it? Like his
Going
mother.
home service.
There you
Yeah.
go. His mother's going home service. And that was a full production of alums and some interns from college. So that was a full 2 days for us of streaming. And in doing that, he offered us a studio space downtown. So pretty exciting. I do want to thank him for allowing us to have a space to just get a grounding and our feet planted somewhere so that we can continue to grow and build. So yeah, that's our hub.
Yep.
And I'll make sure that you guys have locations for that. I'll also put a link for costs and things like that. We do, because we are a nonprofit, everything is donation based on us, but we can offer a lot of things and assistance and give you a donation kind of scope to help, like if we have interns or volunteers coming out for events. I will make sure that it's in the newsletter as well, so that you guys have access to that, and feel free to share, because we do have people just submitting information to us and then I reach back out to them to figure out details so that we can make sure we have the best partnership for you all with doing your events. Do want to give a major shout out to a few of our partners. These are just a few that we've added on just this past year, not including all the people that have been with us since 2017, which there are a lot. The Kwame Foundation, Kwame Kazi Studio, T Beats. You all already know about the Sheldon. I do want to highlight Tim has helped us so much this year. He couldn't be on because he's doing a production now, but I always have to shout them out. Midcoast Media, Hill Center for the Arts, Studio 858, Loco Network. We are partnered with the ITV network here. Winfield Foundation, you guys already know about that. The Hustle Firm, iHeartRadio with Hey Young World. We have a few college interns that go over for radio production with them, and that's been amazing. And then C Imagery, 94XO, Tea Time Official as well, along with all you guys that are on this call right now. So very much thank you for all of your amazing support and help with everything that we do. Our goals for, I'm gonna do a little spiel and then you guys can go. Our goal for the fall is to still keep the panels going. We got so much great feedback from students from the panels, and we invite any and everyone to come and talk, whether you are a stay-at-home mom, you meal prep, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be in the media field to talk to these students because they're not all going into the media field. Our goal for the fall is to have at least one panel series, whether that be virtual or in person. We really want to push for in person, but school regulations and things like that. I think it went very well doing it via Zoom. A lot of the people that we invited in had interactive things that the students could do while they're watching someone talk. It was great. But yeah, thank you to them. So that's what we want to do. Goal for the fall, and then trying to have at least 3 career fairs in person. So 3 venues that we're going to have in different areas around St. Louis, so that the students have a way to just come and talk and learn about things. And if they would like, possibly doing internships with these organizations and things like that to just get a jump on whatever it is that they want to do in life. So with that being said, I just want to thank everyone for joining. I do want to open the floor up for any questions. First, if you have any events going on for the summer, please put it in the chat, and then you can unmute yourself to let everyone know who's watching and who can come back and look at it. If you have if any events coming up in the summer, you can just unmute yourself and talk about your events. And then we'll take a little pause, and then we'll talk about things with ABA to close it out. So I'm gonna open this up. I'm looking at the chat as well. Yes, we do have over the summer, we do have internships, and that can be with ABA or any of our partners that we have. So some are paid and some are strictly internships. So you can send me an email and have the students attached to it, or if you need me to come by the classroom or Zoom in, just let me know and I can come talk and figure out what's going to be the best fit for them. A big goal of ours is not just, hey, we have interns, let's just put them wherever. No, our focus is to make sure they are in whatever field that they want to go into. And it's the media part is just like a bridge for them to have another avenue or something that can enhance whatever it is that they're doing. So there is that. And I think, go ahead.
As I get more information on the Apple summer workshop, I'll let everybody know. This would be the second year for it. I was able to get a few students in the, this past summer, but they didn't actually make it all the way through due to transportation issues and so forth. So it's a good workshop. They actually give students some equipment and some training. So it's totally worth it, and it definitely needs participation from our students. So I'll keep everybody informed on that. That was the main thing I wanted to let everybody know about.
And one thing we did talk about in our board meeting was transportation for a lot of these students, getting together the best. I know that it's not like it was when I was in school, because my teachers could pick me up and take me to the events and stuff. I know the past few years before COVID, they were giving out bus tickets. So I'm going to revisit that and see what schools are still doing that. And if we as ABA can provide bus tickets and or Lyft or something like that. But I have to go through the guidelines and things when doing transportation for students. Definitely if they're after school hours, that's another factor as well.
Can I add something for your transportation? St. Louis City is giving out bus tickets and Metrolink tickets. You have to apply through the end of 2022. Okay. So you can get free bus and Metrolink tickets if you're a St. Louis City resident.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
Make sure I look at that too. You think I would know that because I'm on a lot of board meetings for STL TV, but there's a lot of board meetings.
No cost for that Apple.
Okay, I was about to say, can you answer that question? Yeah. And then Murphy he can send a link. He'll send a link in the chat, and then I'll also make sure that link is on the YouTube and then the newsletter that is going out so that you all have access to everything that we're talking about. And if you have any questions, you have my email. We can set up a Zoom call. I can come in, whatever, just whatever benefits you and your students the most. That's what we focus on. With that being said, I want to make sure I covered everything. I'm going to open up the floor for any questions, comments, or remarks before we close out this meeting for anyone. I'm sorry, Mr. Clark could not get on. All right. I just want to thank everyone for joining. our meeting. This is the one to wrap up the year, but I hope that we probably have one over the summer just to recap, because things can come up with hosting events or anything like that. We don't have a meeting calendar for the next year. I really try to ask as many people as I can because all of our schedules are busy, but we normally plan it on a Saturday morning, and it is every few months. But I will probably try to have one over the summer just in case people have events that kind of pop up, and then one right before school starts so we know what is ahead. So we do go to schools as well to offer a live streaming with our students. Like we have students on Monday through Friday. Honestly, we do. We do. Some of them are interns, are in their internships, but we still have students that are still in the classrooms on those days who will be trained in the fall to come and live stream in an event and things like that. If there's not any more questions or comments.
I have a comment.
All right, awesome.
I put it in the chat. This is Jackie, St. Louis Artworks, and I would go live. Let me see if I can do my video because I'm sitting outside. But our apprentice program for the summer, the application ends on May 13th. We are requesting any applicants from the city of St. Louis that are age 16 to 18 to apply through STL Youth Jobs, because you can receive a higher rate of pay, hourly, $12 an hour. If you apply through St. Louis Artworks, it's $6 an hour for an apprentice. Our program starts June the 13th. We also will be part of the pre-Juneteenth celebration on June the 11th. In the Delmar area. So if anybody wants to come through, we will have our summer sale on July the 23rd at St. Louis Artworks. And I won't get into it right now, but I would love to talk to you all later about hosting the career fair at St. Louis Artworks, maybe negotiating a production along with that. But yeah, just reach out to me, and because we do have space available, and we'd love to host a career fair. And I also want to do some video panel discussion, so we really need to talk.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining and saying that. We are actually that event on June 11th at the park on Delmar, where Celeste Grayer, who's also an amazing partner of ours, she kind of had ABA to do the full production. So we'll be doing video and all of that for that. So
I'll see you there.
Super excited. Oh, by the way, if you guys go on our YouTube, we did highlight one amazing event, the event at St. Louis Artworks over, I want to say it was the summer. Was it? I think it was the summer, but we highlighted one of their amazing events where students displayed their artwork, and a lot of them sold a lot of their amazing artwork, and they had musical performance and things like that. So it was great. Please go to our YouTube and check it out. Again, it should be in your emails, and it's also going to be on the newsletter that is being sent out.
That was the end of the fall sale. That was the pre-Kwanzaa celebration with the fall sale.
Yes, and it was amazing. Please everyone go and check that video out. They did such a good job. And that was actually shot by some of our college interns. So they went out, did all the B-roll and edit the video. So thank you. I do want to thank everyone again for being on the meeting. We're just happy and looking forward to all the things that we have moving forward for the summer and for the fall and beyond. For all of our amazing partners, ABA, just thanks you all for just believing in what we're doing and being on the meeting on a Saturday morning at 10 a.m. So with that being said, I am going to close out the meeting now at 10:31 a.m. and meeting is